Hi everyone, it's July, and just like our weather here in the GTA, the real estate market is still very hot. We have just in fact gotten the newest stats from the Toronto Real Estate Board for June of this year comparing June of last year, and the numbers are still very strong. If we compare those numbers for the last couple of months, they have become a little bit more steady, but compared to last year, things are looking very, very good. So let's get into the three most important takeaways, and the number one is the number of transactions. The number of transactions have gone up since last year by 28%. At our brokerage, what we're noticing is that any of our listings that are in that $1.5 million range, we're still getting multiple offers for everything in the low-rise segment. So there still isn't enough inventory, and there's tons of buyers in the market that want to buy, and main reason is the low interest rates. There's so many first-time buyers that have come into the market, plus investors that want to take advantage of this. And not only that, the cost of construction continues to go up, and because of that, it's driving prices even higher. So people want to get into the market before, prices go even further up from this point. Thirdly, you've got inflation. You've got all this government money that's been stimulated into the economy, and this is definitely going to cause somewhat of an inflation ripple effect that we are still to see, and we believe that prices are going to continue to go up over the next couple of years and possibly stabilize after that. But if you're in the market to buy at the moment, this is still a great opportunity, as July, August tend to slow down a bit, and then you're going to see in September things starting to pick up a lot more as a normal real estate cyclical trend. And remember, a lot of this demand is still internal. Our borders are still closed. We're not having that immigration start that we're expecting over the next 3 years. Remember, there's 1.2 million people coming to Canada, and they're all going to need a place to live. So there's tons of factors and tons of reasons why the growth keeps happening and why we believe it's going to continue into the next few years. The number two reason is the number of listings. The number of listings compared to last year actually remains unchanged, which shows you there's not that much more inventory in the market. The supply is basically the same as last year, so your listing ratio is exactly the same, and the days of market that your property is actually staying on the market has decreased, though, from 26 days to only 17 days on the market in average this year compared to last year. And the third stat is average home price. Average home price has increased by 17% compared to last year, June. And this is primarily in the low-rise segment as well as in the condo segment that you'll notice most of the price increase. So let's, without further ado, get into the pricing of your home. So if you own a detached home in the 416 neighborhood, your average price right now is $1.69 million. A detached home in the 905 area code, your average price is $1.32 million. If you own a semi-detached home in the 416 neighborhood, your average price is $1.26 million. And a semi-detached home in the 905 area code, your average price is $914,000. If you own a townhome in the 416 neighborhood, your average price is $941,000. And a townhome in the 905 area code, your average price is $836,000. Lastly, condominiums in the 416 neighborhood, your average price is $717,000. And condominiums in the 905 neighborhood, your average price is now $611,000. And as a side note to condo prices, we specialize here in KAPS Realty Group, one of our divisions, in pre-construction, and the pre-construction condo market is again on fire. Every building is selling out very quickly, and what we're noticing is that rentals in condos on average have gone up, and a lot of people are getting back into the market. Prices are becoming back to normal. Downtown is a little bit slower to pick up, but it's mainly the 905 area code that has picked up big time. So keep that in mind. Overall, we here at KAPS Realty Group believe that the growth of the real estate market is going to continue into the summer months as well as throughout the rest of the years, because there's just so much happening. You've got the inflation happening because of all the money that's been pumped into the economy. You've got prices of goods rising, everything from construction material to even just the cost of normal goods are going up everywhere due to things happening in China, the duties that are involved in shipping containers overseas, the lack of supplies happening due to COVID, timelines being extended. There are just so many various factors, and then combine that with the low interest rates, and it's a perfect storm for basically all these prices to keep on going up and growth to continuously happen, not only in the real estate segment, but for almost every product category that there is in the good and service field. And lastly, remember, all this demand is mainly local demand. We still haven't opened up the borders. So once immigration does continue, things are going to get a lot more busier and in high demand. So if you're thinking of buying or selling your next investment property or possibly your personal residence and need some real advice, do reach out. We'd be happy to be of service to you. And if you're liking this real estate market update videos, do subscribe to our channel below so we can continue sending you these updates monthly. Thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and talk to you soon.